I see, so I just speak into this little doodad. Very good. Yes. Like that. Okay. Very good. My name, yes. My name, very pleased to meet you. My name is Cornelius Pompus Maximus. Although my friends, the Jews, they like to call me Colonel Corndog or Captain Corny. They're, yeah, they like me. They're mostly well-intentioned. Mostly, I think. Cornball? Anyway, and I am a Roman centurion. That means I'm in charge of other Roman soldiers, hence the sword. Always got to keep your sword sharp because when you're out in the field, yeah, you don't have a razor, so you just use your sword. Very multi-purpose item. Just got to be careful that you don't catch it. Oh, yeah, careful with your sword. Yes, don't want to misplace it. Yes, and I'm a good one, a good soldier. Yes, both in being a good soldier and in being good. Yes, yeah, that's me. What else would you like to know? Well, I happen to be stationed at Caesarea, which is named after the Caesar, of course. And there happened to be quite a number of Jewish people there, which was not always comfortable, shall we say. Yes, something about conquering and invading their lands that they didn't like. Yeah, sorry. Jeffrey, no, Jeffrey, no. Leave the prisoners alone. Nope. They need their both arms. Yeah, and both legs. Yes. Yep. We don't do that anymore. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, put the sword down. All good. Okay. Right. Where were we? Anyway, they didn't like us very much, the Romans, understandably, but they like me. I can see why, can't you? I try to be quite generous. Oh, cute little kids, little tyke. How about you? Would you like a denarius? Here we are. You get a denarius. Off you go. You get a denarius. And what about you? Would you like a denarius? You get a denarius too. Everybody gets a denarius. And actually, when I came to Caesarea, I got to know a little of their religion. And I found out about their God. They only have one, which is unusual for me coming from Rome, where we have many. And I was impressed by this one God because the gods in Rome, well, they're quite mean, really, and rude and angry, yes, and capricious. But this God was not like that at all. So he intrigued me, and I got my own copy, here we are, of the Jewish scriptures, and I read about this God of the Bible, and I was convinced that this was a good God. But then something amazing happened to me. There I was, sitting by myself praying at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and all of a sudden there was a blinding light. An angel appeared to me and told me to send for a man named, what was his name again? Peter? Simon? Paul Simon? Simon Peter. Yes, confusing. Who was in Joppa nearby, to bring him to myself. I thought, he might not want to come because he's a Jewish man and, well, I'm a Roman centurion. He might not trust me. But there you have it. I sent my men and he came with them to see me. Now, that is very unusual. Normally, Jewish people do not come and spend time in a Gentile person's house like mine. But this Peter did. There must be something different about him, and there must be something different about what is happening right now. Well, while he was there with us, he told us that God was declaring his gospel, the good news about Jesus, even to us, so that we could become part of God's family. And right there and then, God's Spirit came on me and I was able to speak in other languages that I did not know beforehand, because God's Spirit had come to show that I was part of God's family now. Well, tell you what, my life has never been better, and it was pretty good, let me tell you. But now I know Jesus is my King. Don't tell Caesar. Jesus is my King, and I have forgiveness, and I have eternal life, and I am part of God's family. Tell you what, this is pretty good. Doesn't get any better. What if I stand like this? Sorry, again. Aurelius! Aurelius, nope. We don't leave the eyeballs. Yep. Prisoners, they keep their eyeballs. Yes, I know it would make things easier if they couldn't see, but we don't do that anymore. Nope, no longer. Nope, change our ways, remember? Yeah, good. Okay. Sorry about that. You want to see my sword? No, too much? Okay. All right, I'll just stand like this, manly, and yes, good. Yes, patron saint of the cornflakes. I like that one. That's clever. Now that I'm a Christian, all that. Funny. Yes, I think so. Are we done? Good. Excellent.